Peru News Today. All you need to know about Peru.
Lima Alliance vs Fluminense, blue and white debut today for the 2024 Copa Libertadores in Matute. Follow the incidents of Alianza Lima against Fluminense at the Alejandro Villanueva Stadium. The blue and white debut against the current champion of the Copa Libertadores. Lima Alliance vs Fluminense will face each other live this week as part of Day 1 of Group A of the Copa Libertadores 2024. The Alianza Lima match against the Fluminense store is scheduled for Wednesday, April 3 at the Alejandro Villanueva Stadium in La Victoria, in Peruvian time at 7:30 p.m. The Intimates, at the moment, have a modest start in the Apertura Tournament of League, with 5 victories in 9 games, which places them in 6th position with 15 units. Thus, the technical director of Alianza, the Colombian Alejandro Restrepo, has prepared the team with his most internationally experienced figures to receive the Flu, which arrives in Lima with several casualties in its starting team. When does Alianza Lima play versus Fluminense? The match between Alianza Lima vs Fluminense will be played this Wednesday, April 3 at the Alejandro Villanueva Stadium, Matute. What time does Alianza Lima vs play Fluminense? The match between Alianza Lima vs Fluminense plays at 7:30 p.m., Peruvian time. The schedules in other parts of the world are as follows. Peru, 7:30 p.m. Brazil, 9:30 p.m. Ecuador, 7:30 p.m. Colombia, 7:30 p.m. Argentina, 9:30 p.m. Chile, 9:30 p.m. Brazil, 9:30 p.m. Uruguay, 9:30 p.m. Mexico, 6:30 p.m. United States, Miami, 8:30 p.m. United States, Los Angeles, 5:30 p.m. Spain, 2:30 a.m., Thursday, April 4th. The previous. After the 3-0 victory against Los Chancas, the current Peruvian runner-up will line up the Argentine nationalized Peruvian Hernan Barcos and the Panamanian Cecilio Waterman in the attack, while the Uruguayan Sebastián Rodríguez will be located in the midfield. In the defense of the blue and white, Restrepo will call on Carlos Zambrano, scorer of 2 of the goals against Los Chancas, due to his experience in the Libertadores both with his current club and with his previous team, Boca Juniors. At the head of Alianza Lima will be Fluminense, directed by Fernando Diniz, who will begin their participation in Group A with the mission of ratifying the 2023 title and continuing to be a benchmark in continental football. The Rio de Janeiro team arrives in Lima after being eliminated from the Carioca Championship final by Flamengo in a goalless match. For the Copa Libertadores, the club arrived in Lima with its star Marcelo, former Real Madrid, and Douglas Costa, but without the scorer Herman Cano, Paulo Henrique Gonçalves, and John Kennedy. Both Kennedy and Diogo Barbosa were expelled in the Recopa Sudamericana against Liga de Quito and must serve the CONMEBOL sanction on the state. Likewise, Kino had an injury that keeps him out of the games, defender Marlon is also injured in his knee, and Paulo Henrique Gonçalves is recovering from a muscle injury. Lima Alliance vs Fluminense, possible lineups for the Copa Libertadores match. Lima Alliance, Angelo Campos, Giovanni Ramos, Carlos Zambrano, Renzo Garces, Marco Wamon, Jesus Castillo, Catriel Cabellos, Sebastián Rodríguez, Juan Pablo Freites, Cecilio Waterman. Fluminense, Fabio, Samuel Xavier, Thiago Santos, Felipe Melo, Marcelo, Martinelli, Andre, Renato Augusto, John Arias, Lele, Douglas Costa. Where to watch Alianza Lima against Fluminense via TV for Libertadores. The match between Alianza Lima vs Fluminense for the Copa Libertadores will be broadcast live on ESPN and Star Plus signals. You can also listen to the match live on RPP's 89.7 FM and 7:30 AM. Leave us your comment and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.